it was really, really great. And not even in the sense of like, collaboration, which is cool, because we would all like chop it up about like music and like, collab on stuff sometimes. But it also just like support wise, because we were literally all like,
you're all struggling.
Yeah, we're all like struggling. We're all like broke, and we're just like, at least we got at least we're like kind of doing the same thing.
Here's a question for you that I feel like maybe someone who's thinking about to LA is coming out here. How did you meet those fellas?
How did I meet them? I think it was a session,
You just had a session with them.
I had a manager at the time,
Okay.
and I think he may have set that one up, and they were just really cool, and we like clicked in the session, and we actually ended up like releasing a song together.
Oh, sick.
And then I think we all just happened to be like looking for places to live at the same time, and I think we just kind of hit each other up, and we're like, hey, like, want to live together? Like, let's do it. But yeah, so that was kind of the journey, and then around that time is when I met Nikki, and we can get into that story. But yeah, that was kind of the
crazy. And then obviously once Sunroof blew the walls off everything, now you're in LA. Now you have your own place, which I was just at. Great little studio. Well, not little. It's bigger than my studio. So, but it's a great spot. I love it.
Thank you.
I love your studio, man. Dude, I love that story. I think it's, like I said, I think that's like I just love hearing stories about people just doing the thing. I think that's the best advice I can give any producer or songwriter, where it's like, if you want to do it, you just have to do it. And you can't, grumble and be like, well, I don't know anyone. It's like everyone knew no one at some point.
Yeah. Totally.
And so just like putting it up on SoundCloud, now it's probably more TikTok, where you can just like throw your beats up on there and have people hear it. And like, there's so many different ways to do it. And again, the thing I've said on this podcast a ton is just like, don't be afraid to DM people. Like, people check their messages. I'm doing it now for the podcast, where so many people on this season are people who I've never met before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hitting them up and seeing if they want to come on, and like, people read their messages and they want to do things. And I'm constantly surprised by like that. And listen, I read my messages too. If like someone sends me a song, I'm going to listen to it. Yeah. And like, if it's sick, I'm going to reach back out.
Oh, it's like, what do you have to lose, really?
Right.
And if you're new to LA and you've come all the way out here, and you've left whatever, life you kind of had wherever you were, and you're out here, like, you might as well, like, it can be scary, know, and it's like, oh, well, I don't know them, like, why would they, respond to me? It's like, well, you never know. And
people are afraid to be, I don't know if the word's cringe or just like come off as that, where it's like, I don't want to be seen as like needy. And it's like, you're not being seen as needy. You're just being seen as like taking a shot.
Yeah. No,
it's a very different thing. And like, I think most people respect it.
Yeah.
And just because like someone doesn't answer you doesn't mean that. It just means like they weren't maybe into it, or maybe like they just like, I say this on the podcast too a lot, where it's like, I never want to reach back out to someone who like sent me a song that I don't like and be like, I don't like this, buddy.
Right.
Like, what's the point?